Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is up, guys? I said whoa, whoa, whoa instead of yo, yo, yo. How's it going? Welcome to the Hangout. We're live. We're live. There's 5 people here already. Shout out to you guys. What's up? You're early or on time. You're on time. So thank you for being here. I'm super excited. So let's, it's still early to me. What's up, Trey? What's up, Trey? So yeah, as you come in, say what's up, that's what I like to do. So just in case this is your first time watching me, my name is BJ Kicks. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. And this is the Hangout. This is my live stream show where, we let our hair down or out, I guess. I don't know. And we just talk comics. We talk just fun. We have fun is what we do. That's the whole point of this show. There's not necessarily an agenda, although I do have a list of topics, just in case people don't show up and I just, got to ramble for a little bit. But yeah, so we got some people in the chat already. Trey says, yo, yo, yo. Well, he just said, yo. Seth says, hey. Jelliot says, hey, what's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a phenomenal Saturday afternoon. It's been busy for me. As you guys know, I am moving. What's up, Philly born? Larry's a great dude. But yeah, I'm moving. So this whole setup, as soon as I'm done streaming today, is getting dismantled. So that's how things are going for me. But what's up, Satsuo? Is that how you say that? I love the look of anime, but I've never really watched a bunch of anime outside of Dragon Ball Z. I don't know a lot of how to pronounce these types of things. Trey says, shout out to the book club participants last night. Fun time. Yes, we had a lot of fun. We talked about Grendel, Kentucky, which was an independent story from AWA Upshot, written by Jeff McComsey and with art by Tommy Lee Edwards, who is also native to North Carolina, just like I am, and just like Trey is. So yeah, shout out to everyone who participated in the book club. Next time around, I think in like 3 weeks, we're discussing Captain America and the Winter Soldier by Ed Brubaker. So that's going to be dope. If you want to be a part of that, you got to join the K Squad. Just go to bjkicks.link/K Squad. That link is in the description of this video. So that's really cool. Before I go any further, nice. What's up, Ben Uncles? So while we're here, I do have to give some shout outs, right? So we got to shout out our sponsors for today. So this show, The Hangout, is sponsored by Organic Price Books. They donate lovely giveaway items every single month for me to give out to members of the audience. So there's some really cool stuff just off to the side that I'm going to show you guys in just a minute. But if you're not familiar, Organic Price Books is like the new kid on the block. They sell collected editions, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, omnibus, all the above at really great discounts. They have the best customer service and the fastest shipping in the game. Most orders go out the next day after you place them. So that's always dope. So yeah, if you're down with OPB like me and Trey, then you definitely need to hit up organicpricebooks.com or use my link, bjkicks.link/OPB, and you save an extra $2 off every order. So special shout out to them and thank you to JP for sponsoring the Hangout. The other sponsor of the Hangout is you guys, viewers like you, as they'd say on PBS. So if you feel so encouraged to leave a super chat, that money goes directly to the channel, helping, with some of the cost of these giveaway items and shipping and all sorts of stuff like that. Super chats are accepted, not required. But, if you do, just know that you're supporting the show. So that's really dope. Ben Uncle says he's had 3 orders from OPB so far. He loves them. Yeah, man, OPB is dope. And just another quick side note, I actually designed merchandise items for Organic Price Books. So if you go to Organic Price Books and you actually go to the clothing section, you'll see shirts, hats, socks, and all of that was designed by me. So that's really dope. That's really exciting. There's a throw blanket that says I'm down with OPB. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Keith says, hey, how's your daughter doing? My daughter is doing great. So for those of you who do not know, my daughter was born prematurely just over 2 months ago on March 20th. And yeah, she's obviously she's had I wouldn't say a rough time, but being born so early comes with its own set of challenges. So you gotta like she's in the NICU and she's breathing on an oxygen tube and she's growing slowly but surely. She's learning how to eat and suck and maintain her temperature and all sorts of stuff like that. They basically have to mimic the womb experience until the baby is old enough. So she's 35 weeks this week. We're counting down the days. I think we have about a month left before we're able to take her home, and I cannot wait. Young King says he's a big fan. That's really dope. I appreciate you. McPuffin Muffin says, I've never used OPB before. Heard it's run by just the one guy out of his garage. And that is true. OPB is run by JP and his corgis. And it is run out of his garage right now. He's pretty much devoted his life to getting us these books on time. It is insane the amount of work he does, the amount of hours he puts in. But yeah, toward the end of the year, he should be able to hire a team and possibly even move into a warehouse if business keeps going the way it is. So that's super dope. Ben Uncles says, I've got my second child coming in November. I think about that every time you mention your daughter. Prayers to you and your family. Thanks, Ben. Thank you. I always appreciate the love, the prayers, and the support. This is definitely like a crazy time in our lives. Obviously, you don't expect to have your daughter 3 months early, like at all. So that's come with its own set of challenges, but things are going well. When I'm done with this stream and when I'm done, dismantling a bunch of stuff, I will be at the hospital later on this evening, getting to watch my baby grow, and that's always fun. It says the connection's unstable. Let me know if you guys are having any trouble seeing me. I guess I could like close out of a bunch of these programs that are running right now for no reason. Let's do that. Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm closing out of stuff. It's asking me if I want to save it. Some stuff I want to save, some stuff I do not want to save. Don't care for it. All right. So hopefully the connection is stable once again. Let's see. Young King says that I missed the giveaway. No, I'm gonna get to the giveaway rules in just a second. We always do the giveaways toward the end of the show. I plan these streams out to go through for about an hour, to run for an hour. But yeah. Let's see. Tristan the Cinephile is down with OPB all day. Just got the first Invincible Compendium. JP, JP is actually 26. Yeah, he clarified that. He was trying to do some mental math and just said 18 out of nowhere. But yeah, he's 26. Still very young, though. That's still pretty young. Doug is glad to hear my daughter's doing well. I am too. Man. What's up, Thomas? You just found me via Marcus at Mad Dog Comics, and you just want to say you love the channel. I appreciate that. That is that's love. So shout out to Mad Dog for having me on his Mad Dog chat yesterday. I had a great time. We've been building behind the scenes for a while, but I'm super glad that we were able to finally pull off an appearance together. Hopefully he'll be able to join me soon. It's a cool Justice League short box in the background. Is there a Justice League short box? Oh yeah, the Chibis. Yeah, those are really dope. I got that from Ultimate Comics Raleigh. They actually still have some in the store. They'll probably mail you one. I know that'd be an awkward package, but yeah, I love it. I originally bought it for my daughter, and then she stopped buying comics, so now it's mine. McPuffin Muffin says, greetings from the UK. Greetings, chap. I'm learning new terminology. Trey says he saved $32 versus Amazon on his final 4 books of the TMNT Deluxe Collection. I'm really jealous that you were able to buy that collection. Like, I want the TMNT collection, but there's like 12 books already. But yeah, those are super dope. So if you are looking to buy collected editions at a discount, then check out organicpricebooks.com. If you use my coupon code KSquad151, you will save $2 on every single order. So that's really dope. That is really dope. And someone says, what is the difference between reading a novel and reading a comic? Novels have to be longer, I find. I'm not a big novel reader. I don't read a lot of prose, at least not fiction prose. But with a novel, you know, the author has the responsibility of bringing you into that world. So they have to be very descriptive, right? The shining leaves on the forest green tree. Like, you have to do all of that to put this image in your mind of exactly what the story has going on. Reading comics, you know, they draw the story, so they like automatically bring you into this world, and I love it. It's great. So that's the difference, the main difference to me between reading a novel and reading a graphic novel. Tom says he was a 3-month premature baby and now he's 36. Yo, that's cool. I was not quite 3 months. I was 29 weeks. So that would be like 11 weeks premature. I was close. I was close to a 3-month premature baby myself, and I'm also 30. So yeah, man, NICU babies are super strong. I was watching them. They had to put a feeding tube in my baby's nose last night because she had pulled hers out. And just watching the resilience of these babies is just, it's wild. I obviously I was born premature, but I never knew how this experience was until I had one of my own. So yeah, premature babies are super strong. Young King is glad. Young King is glad that the giveaway hasn't been missed. You want to win for your baby sister. Never won a giveaway before. So and I'm gonna get to the rules for the giveaway in just a moment here. Trey says a 13th book drops July 6th. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 13 is just going to be ridiculous. Yeah, there are 27 people watching. That's the record right now, I think. Tristan was premature as well. BJ wants to know, as parents, would I recommend novels or comics? I mean, it depends on how old your child is. I think just getting your child into reading at all is just can be difficult in today's day and age with video games and Netflix and tablets and all that. So, you know, to start, I would say get them reading whatever they can read. But as time goes on, like my daughter is 10 and like it's becoming more and more important. She's about to go to middle school. So she's got to build those reading skills, the comprehension skills, the fluency skills, like all of that. So there's got to be, you know, there's got to be a balance. I wouldn't just give my kid a box of comics and nothing else. Like, you've definitely got to get them some real literature. And the great thing is there's so many options. There's books by all types of people about all types of topics. So yeah, getting your kids into reading, in my opinion, as a parent, is super important. Ronnie wants to know what my favorite omnibus is so far. So far, my favorite omnibus is Batman by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. I get asked that question a lot, and so that's my answer until I read something better. Although I have a feeling the Detective Comics by James Tynion omnibus will probably overtake that. The art looks great, and James Tynion is one of my favorites, and I love the Bat family as a whole. So, yeah. Yo, yeah. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Zero says, "Hey, BJ Kicks, what's up, dude? What's up?" Scott9 says, "Just got here and we're mashing that like button. Let's do that. Let's keep that like button mashed, smashed, and all that. That's really dope. Phil's Nerdyverse is here. What's up, Phil? I love your logo. It's great. Quack says, happy to be here. First time viewer. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Dean says, good afternoon from Canada. Aaron says the Tynan Omnibus is masterful. I believe it because I love Tynan's run on Batman proper so far. I feel like he can slow down the new characters, but I still love it. Hey, what's up, BJ? Just popped over after Omar's live has finished. Yeah, what's up? What's up? This was strategic. I started my live at 1 o'clock because I know that Omar typically ends at 1 o'clock. I'm glad to know the strategy worked. Welcome, welcome. And if you have the endurance to watch me after watching Omar for 2 hours, hey, more power to you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. Will Spellmeyer says, I have 4 kids ranging from 4 to 15 years old, and they all switch back and forth. I found their interest and give them recommendations for comics, novels, and manga. Yeah, my daughter goes in and out. Sometimes she loves comics. Sometimes she's like, I don't want to read anything. So yeah, I try to get books into her though. But yeah, she's all in on Dogman and Captain Underpants and stuff like that. But she's really big on art. So she just likes anything that has something that she feels like she can draw. So that's really cool. Sergeant Savage is loving the vinyl. I love it too until it's time to move. But I don't want to talk about that right now. But I appreciate it, man. This vinyl collection I've built over. I bought my first record in 2009. So, sheesh, 12 years. I'm old. When did I get so old? Farhan says, peace and love from Malaysia. He's watching this while reading Uncanny X-Men Volume 1. I'm starting my read-through on that sometime in the fall, once we get settled after this move. So Tyrus says, hello from Greece. Man, from Greece? That is wild. Satsuo says, what's my favorite Jeff Johns omnibus? I always look at my shelves, but I've packed up most of my omnibus. I don't think I've actually read any omnibus by Jeff Johns yet. The first one on my list to read is probably going to be Aquaman because I've heard it's a quick read, and then Green Lantern. But Green Lantern is a 3-volume set, so I don't know. But I did read Green Lantern Rebirth by Jeff Johns, and I enjoyed it. So Avishek says, hello, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, sir. Scut9 says, I hate moving my vinyl, but I love the smell. Yeah, moving the vinyl is rough. We're moving into a rental home. We're only going to be in this house for a year. So I'm actually not bringing my vinyl with me to the new place. I'm going to put it in storage, and I'm not going to unpack it again until we move into our permanent home sometime in 2022 is the plan. Now, if we decide we're going to stay in this rental house for longer, then I probably will just bring the vinyl over as well. We'll see how it goes. I have not done a video on my vinyl collection. It's not super organized right now. I used to have it really organized by label and by genre, and then stuff happened and I had to just find shelf space. So I'll probably do a video on my collection, but it literally won't be for like another year. So my bad on that. But yeah, I am moving. What upcoming Omni reprint am I most looking forward to? Since you asked, let's do this. I'm going to share my screen. Well, before I do that, let's go to the right page. How about that? And you guys may have seen the video or you may not have, but that is a great tip to plastic wrap the vinyl. Yeah, it's climate controlled storage, but still, that's a great tip. Appreciate that, dude. But yes, let me share my screen. And I'm going to show you guys. Boom. So do you see it? Cool. Here we are. So we are on organicpricebooks.com, and I'm looking at the current FOC collection. All of these titles were just loaded in yesterday. They're in the previews catalog, which means your LCS or your favorite retailer can order these with Diamond to have them arrive at their release dates. So we got some really cool stuff. So the X-Men Mutant Massacre Omnibus is one that I'm very excited about. X-Men Volume 1 by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. I'm excited about that as well. Wolverine and the X-Men, I'm really excited about, by Jason Aaron, which means after I get this, I only need one more Wolverine by Jason Aaron Omnibus, which is the first one. And then I'll have that complete Jason Aaron Wolverine. This Usagi Yojimbo special edition hardcover slipcase is really dope. I actually said something wrong in the video that I probably should have corrected, but I didn't. But this actually is a slipcase that contains 2 hardcovers, and this is going to print the entire Fantagraphics Usagi Yojimbo. So that's really dope. So it goes Fantagraphics, then Dark Horse, and then IDW for those who are trying to read Usagi. And for someone like me who would be new to Usagi, the best jumping on point would literally be the beginning, right? So I'm excited about that. Let's see what other reprints are coming out. I'm pretty excited about the Fantastic Four Volume 1 by Jonathan Hickman. That's coming out. And I know on the stream with Omar, I said I was going to get the standard cover, but now that I've seen this cover bigger, I think I want the direct market variant. So yeah, what I'm most excited for, Mutant Massacre, Jason Aaron Wolverine, this Captain America Lives, and then the Fantastic Four by Hickman. So that's really dope. That's what I'm into right now. Young King says he can't wait for the Milestone Compendium. Me either. We're going to talk about Milestone in just a minute too. McPuffin Muffin says, what are your thoughts on getting out of print books? Like, when's a good time or not so good time to pay over cover? What would you look out for? You know what? Honestly, that's probably a better question for Mad Dog. Mad Dog does Whale Watch, and he has this ridiculous formula that he uses to figure out which books might be going out of tone, and which books are out of tone, which books might be going out of print, might be getting low on stock and all that. So I would say watch Mad Dog's channel, Whale Watch. As far as what my thoughts are on getting out of print books, if you really want a book really bad, then buy it, is what I say. I mean, technically, you never know if it'll get reprinted. And so if it makes you happy to have that book and you won't miss the money, then buy it. But I'm never going to advise anyone to spend money they don't have on material things. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. I know FOMO is a real thing, and that's why I try to encourage people to do pre-orders and stuff like that. But yeah, like the whole thing is just it's crazy. The collected editions market is crazy. So I say, yeah, buy books when you want them and when they're at a price that you can afford. As of late, it seems like Marvel is reprinting all of the really big titles. I mean, I just started buying Omnibus last year, and I've got like basically the full run of X-Men, and they're even printing new stuff and all that, you know? So yeah, I mean, chances are if you wait around long enough, you'll find a good deal. You know, patience saves pockets. That's something we say in the sneaker community. And it's kind of the same with the hardcovers and stuff. Ben Uncle asked if I have a favorite Wu-Tang album. Do I go classic with Enter the Wu-Tang? I've listened to a lot of 36 Chambers. That probably is going to be, if I had to name one Wu-Tang album. But now, are we talking about Wu-Tang group albums, or are we including all the individual solo albums as well? Because Only Built for Cuban Links, the purple tape, gets a lot of burn from me as well. GZA's The Genius album, that gets a lot of play. There's a lot. But I bought this Wu-Tang shirt because Dennis Cowan actually drew the cover to the GZA album. And when Dennis Cowan reached out to me on Instagram because he was appreciative of one of the videos I did. And so I wanted to wear this shirt if and when I get to interview him in the future. So that's why I own this shirt, not because I'm the biggest Wu-Tang fan in the world, although Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to mess with. So there we go. Scut9 says, don't ever pay a collector's price for a book unless you have the money and just don't care. I agree with that. I agree, because I've been one. I mean, I've purchased omnibus whales, so to speak. I try not to pay over cover price for anything. And I've gotten really lucky. You guys saw the Death of Superman and the Ultimate Spider-Man omnibus and all that I was able to get at basically cover price. But with those, everything except Gotham Central well, no, my bad. Just the Ultimate Spider-Man. They announced the reprint like the day after I bought the book. So I would have hated it if I bought or I paid like $300 on it. Liquid Swords. Yes, I called it the Genius album. Liquid Swords is the album I was talking about. Yeah. Tom wants to know what my favorite music genre is. He loves blues. I'm a hip hop guy, but I was a music producer before I did anything else. And so I spent a lot of time listening to like classic soul. So here's what I'll do. I'll show out. So from left to right, your left to right. I got Motown. I got Stax. I have the bottom is, well, no. That third one is hip hop stuff. Hip hop and like miscellaneous stuff. And then at the bottom right, this is so weird doing this, but the bottom right is my jazz and CTI collection. The bottom left is like just soul and what I call like the black rock section. So that's where you'll find stuff like Prince, Sly and the Family Stone, Earth, Wind and Fire, even like the Isleys and stuff I'll put there. Basically, my music tastes really kind of span the Black music diaspora. But yeah, I've got everything from soul to hip hop to like TV and library tracks, because making beats, digging for samples, you're always wanting to find that stuff. Right now, I love listening to like lo-fi beats. I love listening to stuff without words. So yeah, we can talk music all day, and maybe we'll do that on the next Hangout. Music, sneakers, and comics. I've collected all three at one point. Yeah, Rick Lightburn says you're super lucky with it. I was very lucky with that Gotham Central. Off My Shelf says he thinks I would love Hip Hop Family Tree by Ed Piskor. Yes, I got issue 1 of Hip Hop Family Tree. I think they're supposed to be reprinting hardcovers of that at some point. So yeah. Batman Eternal is thick, but it's still easy to get. I need to get Batman Eternal because I've heard great things about the run. Omni Nation Comics is here for you. He says, what's up? Huge fan of your channel. I appreciate it, sir. I'm a fan of your channel as well. So that's really dope. Don says, do you pay for your pre-orders immediately, or does that only happen when it's shipped out? Depends on where you order it from. If you're ordering from organic price books, then you do pay at checkout. Now, they do have the option to use a company called Affirm, which is basically kind of extending like a little bit of a credit line, but it's no interest or anything like that. So you make your payments over 4 months if you just don't want to pay at checkout. But yeah, paying immediately is how it goes with organic price books. If you don't want to pay immediately, there definitely are other places you can pre-order from, but nothing's guaranteed. I've pre-ordered from some of those places and then had my books not be available. So, all right. So we gotta back up because I jumped straight into Q&A. We gotta talk about these giveaways because I know people are watching and looking for them. So we've got 2 giveaways happening today, courtesy of our sponsor, Organic Priced Books. So the first, this giveaway is open to anyone watching the stream. And this is the deluxe edition of Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips' Criminal, Volume 1. So Criminal is a 3-volume set. Basically, the way I understand it is that like they cover, like, Criminal is written in a series of individual books that all weave together to tell a great tale. Off My Shelves did a great book or a great video about Criminal. And so he can probably tell us in the comments exactly how it goes. But anyway, the special deluxe edition of Criminal collects the first 3 books, Coward, Lawless, and The Dead and the Dying, with a bunch of extras and stuff. It's got a retail price of $49.99, but yes. Cheeto Poof says, wait, those are finally out? Yes, all 3 of these are out. All 3 of these are currently available on organicpricebooks.com. So you should definitely check them out if you're into that. But yeah, Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3 are all out. One person is going to win Volume 1 on this stream, and I'll probably do some kind of a random number generator or something to select the winner toward the end of the show. As far as the rules, you have to be subscribed to the channel, and you have to be in the United States to win, unfortunately. I promise, as soon as YouTube starts paying me a little bit more, we get the subscriber numbers up, I will start to cover international shipping. Right now, I just can't swing it. Somebody said the screen is getting pixelated. That's not good. Let me do this. Oh, that's why. Apparently, I was streaming. I was watching the stream also. So I'm gonna close out of some stuff. Google Chrome is so notorious for being just a jerk. And we'll see if that helps with anything. Cool. You guys let me know how the screen is. I can't really control the connection. I don't know why it's saying the connection's unstable. I'm literally hardwired and always am. So yeah. Ben Uncle says Criminal is so good, y'all. Omar Comics says, I feel like this is a golden age for reprints. There's so much good stuff being, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff being reprinted. A lot of it. So let's see. Mwamba 85 DT. What books am I giving away? So this is the first one. Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips' Criminal, the Deluxe Edition, Volume 1. That's going to go to a US-based subscriber who is present on the stream right now or at the time of the giveaway. And then this next one is a K-Squad exclusive. So if you're not familiar with the K-Squad, if I sound crazy when I say K-Squad to you, that is my private Facebook group that any of you can join. But yeah, the K-Squad exclusive is this Spider-Man by Roger Stern Omnibus. This is a thick omnibus. This thing is heavy. And this collects, what does this collect? Spectacular Spider-Man 43 through 61 and number 85, and The Amazing Spider-Man 206, 224 through 252, and annuals 16 and 17. If I'm not tripping, that's like 50 issues is what's in this omnibus. Oh, the unstable is because I was waving the book about. The camera didn't like it. My bad. But yeah, so the K-Squad, I shout out the K-Squad in every single video. Right now, we are about 250 members strong. I think 260 is the last I checked. But the way the K-Squad exclusive giveaways go is that each month there are what we call top contributors, people who contribute actively to discussion and comments and contribute posts to the group. The people who make the group what it is, make it a great place to talk about comics and review books and ask insightful questions and give insightful answers. So every month, the top contributors to that group are eligible for, they go on a mystery wheel. And I spin the wheel, and whoever's name it lands on wins the book, as long as they're based in the United States. And then the way that works, the rules for it are you have to be a top contributor, one of the top 20. You have to be based in the United States for now. And you cannot have won a giveaway from me within the last 3 months is how it goes to keep it fair for everyone. So yeah, let's see. But yeah, so I'm going to do the mystery wheel at the end of this show. So in about 30 minutes, and the same for the Criminal Volume 1. That's how you win those. And both of those books are still available right now at our sponsor, organicpricebooks.com. So if you just can't wait, you can't leave it to chance, then that's my suggestion. Go there, use the coupon code KSquad151, and you will save an extra $2 off your purchase. So super dope. Trey says K Squad represent. Manic23 says K Squad represent. Kev Koss, the man of the hour. Kev had a birthday here recently. So happy birthday to Kev. Kev sent me Black Cotton #1. I read it last night and I loved it. William Spellmeyer says already helped quite a bit. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but probably the screen being pixelated and whatnot. Reese says, how are you? I'm doing well, man. I can't complain. Life is as good as it's going to be, and it's definitely not as bad as it could be. So it's great. Don says he can't really pre-order from those places because he's in the EU. Customs and shipping are just insane. I know Mad Dog is in the UK. I'm not sure, with Brexit and all that. I don't know. I'm not the most well-versed in overseas political stuff, but I know he orders from Organic Price Books, so it seems to work for him. I don't know if it's the same with like shipping and stuff for you guys. I know it's more expensive, but I don't know. I know that in the UK there's like Forbidden Planet and like there's Reed's Comics and stuff like that. But yeah. Scott says, how long is shipping from OPB? Everything goes out next day. If you use the free shipping that comes when you buy $30 or spend $30, then that goes out media mail. So anywhere from 2 days to like a week, but media mail is notoriously slow, but that's not his fault. That's just the post office. But if you upgrade to like priority or FedEx or UPS ground, then you can get really, really quick shipping times, as little as like 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. All right. I'm trying to see. Excuse me. Trying to see if I'm missing any comments. Riso Hare says Organic Price Books has been great from the UK. If you buy enough books, the postage is worth it. That's good to know. Yes, Seth is correct. Seth is actually the president of our book club. I don't know if he gets mad when I call him that or what, but he's the one that started our book club. And so he says the K Squad group is a great group of people who don't talk mess about comics, but instead what we all love about them. Yeah, that's the theme of my channel, and that's what we do in the group as well. Like it's all about what we like. We buy what we like. We read what we buy. Right? That's my mantra. And so there's a lot of, if you want something to hate in comic books, you'll find it, but that's not what we do here. So yeah. Jeremy's art is coming through to check on me and the family. Hope all is well. All is well, sir. All is well. Kev Koss says he keeps it positive. Yes. All right. So someone told me to talk about the book club. So I'll touch on that real quick. So we, in the K Squad Facebook group, we do a book club every month, and we read a book and we talk about it. That's what we do. So we just had our meeting last night where we discussed Grendel, Kentucky. Grendel, Kentucky is a 4-issue miniseries published by AWA and Upshot. ABA/Upshot. I don't know. But anyway, it's written by Jeff McComsey with art by Tommy Lee Edwards. It was a great story. It's basically like, I don't want to spoil anything, and it's hard to say what it is without spoiling it, but let's just say it's like a monster adventure that you would never know would have been a monster adventure. It's really cool. And I hope I didn't give away too much just by saying that. But I love the story. The art is really like the way I described it on the meeting last night was like Murky by Tommy Lee Edwards, and it really fit the gritty storyline. It was a period piece. It's about a town that thrives off the sales of marijuana, and there's an interesting twist as to how that town is able to thrive. And there's a really cool action adventure. It's dope. For 4 issues, like I kind of wish there was like at least one more issue, but the story was told really well. It was great. I enjoyed it. So I highly recommend you guys check it out. If Trey is still in the chat, he will sell you on it. So I'm sure he's got a little summary coming in the comments right now. Yeah, man. Tommy Lee Edwards is amazing. Kev Koss says it's not far from Something's Killing the Children, but less intrigue and more family. Really cool book. I haven't read Something's Killing the Children. I won't read it until the new deluxe comes out later on in the year. There we go. That's a great summary. 1970s monster thriller with dark aspects and a fun plot twist for sure. Mwamba says, I can't wait to see the trailer for the DC Injustice animated movie. Neither can I. Injustice, I actually played the game all the way through in like a couple hours on my computer. And I don't even play video games, but I went to Target and bought this little controller just so that I could play games on my computer every now and then. I haven't touched a game in a year at least. But hey, this whole pandemic, I haven't touched a video game. But yeah, let's see. Doug says, K-Squad is a really cool page. Thanks for starting it. I appreciate you joining it, dude. The K-Squad is great because the members are great. Anybody can start a group, but you guys go above and beyond to make it a really special place. It's my favorite corner of the internet. Shannon is new here, just submitted to join the K-Squad group. Didn't even know it existed until now. Nice. Well, I'm glad that you're in. That means, as you become more acclimated to the group, as you, what was I going to say? As you post, you become a more familiar face and stuff like that. You have the chance to become a top contributor, and that makes you eligible for exclusive giveaways and all types of fun stuff. So just wanted you to know. My wife is texting me and making sure everything's all good. All right. Okay. Reese wants to know if I've read the Injustice comics as well. No, I bought the Injustice Volume 1 Omnibus. Injustice Volume 1 was actually like the second omnibus I ever bought. The first was Batman by Grant Morrison Volume 1. Then I bought Injustice. Then I bought Batman by Scott Snyder. And I've only read the Grant Morrison one so far. But I played the game and I loved it. I love the story, and that's what made me want to read the comic. Here's a good question. If you're following the main run of a character, how do you keep up to date with the title and not get confused with one-shots, spin-offs, etc.? Mostly what I read is that has like all these spin-offs and stuff is Batman, right? Batman, DC is notorious for putting out Batman books. Like every month there seems to be like a new Batman series. So right now I'm reading Batman. I'm reading Detective Comics. I just picked up Batman Legends of the Dark Knight because it had an amazing variant cover. Haven't read it yet. But I'm also reading like Bat family titles. So I'm reading Nightwing. I'm reading Robin right now. Batman Superman is another book that I'm reading. There's a lot of Batman spinoffs, but it's easy to kind of follow what's what because with DC, the main Batman title is pretty much always going to be Batman, right? And then Detective Comics sometimes kind of takes cues from Batman, sometimes just like its own one-off adventure book. It really just depends on who's writing it. But those two together seem to tell the story of Batman very well. The Bat family books, a lot of times, like the Batman office right now at DC, right? Between Batman, Catwoman, Batgirl just ended, Nightwing, All of them, they seem to be coordinating very well. Nightwing is the best book out. Like, we're only 3 issues in, but Nightwing is like the best book on shelves right now. Tom Taylor is amazing, is what I'll say. But anyway, how do I keep up with it? The DC does a good job of labeling which books are limited series. Like there's Batman the Detective by Andy Kubert and Tom Taylor, but it says 1 of 6 right there. And if I don't have the bandwidth to read a story, I just won't read it. I might pick it up, but I won't read it. But yeah, so that's how it is with that. With X-Men is another one that's got like 1 million books, and I just pick up which ones sound interesting to me, and the rest I pick up in hardcover later on. That's how that goes. Mad Dog says he just took a break at work to show some love. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love, sir. Thanks for the love. Woof woof. What do I do for the Spider-Man Omnibus on Facebook? All right, so Young King, the way the Spider-Man Omnibus goes is if you were already a member in the K-Squad group on Facebook and you'd been a top contributor over the past 28 days or the past month, basically, then that puts you in the running, right? And so I've taken those names as of yesterday of who were the top contributors in the group. So the top 20 out of the 260 members that we have right now. And those people who are going to be on the mystery wheel for the Amazing Spider-Man by Roger Stern Omnibus. So chances are, I mean, if you're not in the group already, then you won't be eligible for today's Spider-Man giveaway, but you would be eligible for the Criminal giveaway. And yeah, that's how that'll go. So I encourage you to join the K Squad. We'll be doing these omnibus giveaways every single month, thanks to Organic Price Books. So you've missed out on Spider-Man, but there will be more giveaways in the future. I can assure you of that. Let's see. Titans Batman has been calling me lately, and Nightwing is that fi. Yes. I'm more excited to read Nightwing than I am Batman recently. And that's no knock to the Batman title, because the Batman title is really good too. So I encourage you to pick it up. Pick it up as of issue 86. That's where Titans Batman starts. You get the introduction to Punchline and the designer and all these other new characters. It's a really good run so far. I'm enjoying it. Have I read The Boys? I have not, but there may be some things in the works with Dynamite Entertainment. So who knows? Who knows? Thank you, Seth, for keeping me on track. I said we were going to talk about Milestone returning. And yes, we're going to talk about Milestone returning right now. So this week actually, we are getting, let me do this. Let me share my screen. This week, we are getting the Milestone Returns Infinite Edition, number 0. Now, this book already came out digitally. You guys have seen this book before. I did a review on this book talking about the origin of Static. Like, this book has been out for a little while, but this originally was a DC Fandom preview like almost a year ago. I think Fandom was in like August, September last year. So the book came out then for a 24-hour period and then went away. And then they brought it back digitally back in April. And then after that, now they're putting it in print. So this coming up Tuesday, May 25th, the Milestone Returns Infinite Edition number 0 goes on sale in your local comic shop. You want to buy it. You want to buy it because it's great. I'm getting the A cover, and I'm also getting a couple of these blank variants for something special that I have planned that I can't quite reveal yet. So that's coming up. But another thing that's coming up is Static Season 1. So Static is getting his first solo series since the New 52, and it starts on June 15th. Here's the cover A by Kari Randolph. Really, really dope. I love this. Shout out to the Milestone founders, Dwayne McDuffie, Dennis Cowan, Michael Davis, and Derek Dingle. This is just dope. But there are some amazing variants for this book. We got the Things from Another World exclusive variant by Kyle Baker. Look at that. Static just looks dope. Nick Draper Ivey did a great job with the new character design, and this is just a great pose. Kyle Baker was originally the one scheduled to do like a graphic novel of Static, so we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe there's more things in the works. We got the new school variant by interior artist Nicholas Draper Ivey. So this book is written by Vita Ayala with art by Chris Cross, and basically Chris Cross does the layouts and Nick Draper Ivey does the finishes. So that's super dope. He says he might pick it up. You're going to review Static when it drops. I'm going to review Static when it drops as well. Like, it's great. So let's get back to it. That's the new school cover by the interior artist. This cover might be the one I'm most excited for. This is the 1:25 ratio variant by none other than Dennis Cowan. Dennis Cowan obviously is the co-creator of Static, and this is the same pose as the collector's edition for Static #1 from all the way back in 92, 93. So really dope. I have the cover that this references, so I'm excited about that. The fact that it's on 1:25 means it's going to be a little bit harder to get, but I have my ways. I will not leave without this cover. Is how that's going to go. I love this cover. And then there's even more variants. We got the old school variant by Sean Martinborough. If you are not familiar, Sean Martinborough actually used to ink Static when it was penciled by J.P. Leon, rest in peace. So this is a great old school version of Virgil, and he looks like he did in the old comics, which is just dope. And finally, we have the team variant by Oliver Coipel. And there you go. So you got this super realistic Static there with his new like jumpsuit and the hooded brim. I just love that. So those are all the covers. I'm getting them all on June 15th because I need them. But yeah, Doug Stanfield loves that Cowan cover. I do too. I love it. Let me stop this screen share. Manic23 wants to know, does the Milestone Return 0 have extra stuff not released on digital? So there's stuff that wasn't released in the original Fandom preview. So this is like a 60-page book or something crazy like that. But if you bought it digitally about a month ago, it's the same book, just in print format. Scott says, I hope the Static series holds up. The covers are ether. Look, it's a 6-issue miniseries. You know, I don't think they would go through all the trouble of bringing back Static to be like whack. I mean, 6 issues is enough to tell amazing stories. It's like the difference between like miniseries, like AWA Upshot is doing an amazing job with these series right now because they're little short miniseries. Tell a quick story, get in, get out. I think that's going to be great for Milestone, especially since a lot of people didn't give Milestone a shot the first time around. So I'm excited that they didn't just announce a bunch of ongoing series that'll go on for like months and months and months. I'm excited that by the end of the year we'll have it all, and we've already got the hardcovers solicited for release early next year. Let's see. How do you protect your dust jackets from getting damaged when pulling an Omni off the shelf? That's a great question. I haven't had any bad experiences so far, but I don't know. Maybe that's something I should think about. I'm wrapping up all my Omnis in bubble wrap right now because I'm getting ready to move them. But I haven't had any bad luck. I haven't had any issues. A lot of people do cover their Omnis with Brodart covers. So like that stuff that you get at the library, or like that's covers up library books. I just like my books to look good on the shelf. So I might consider doing like the whole Brodart thing, but I haven't. and I haven't had any issues so far. For the most part, the books stay on the shelves until I'm ready to read them, and I just pull them out very carefully. Yo, appreciate you being on the stream, Uncle Ben, or Ben Uncles, my bad. Year Zero, Volume 1 and Volume 2 are fire. I need to check that out. I missed out on Volume 1, so I didn't get Volume 2, but now I know they're like standalone stories by Benjamin Percy, so I'll check those out. All right. We're at the bottom of the hour, so it's time to go ahead and get started with these giveaways. And what I will do is I'll do the K-Squad exclusive giveaway first, only because it's the easiest. So I'm going to share my screen once again. Share screen, whole screen. Yep, entire screen. Just share it. All right. Inception. Look at all that. Anyway, so here's the K-Squad on Facebook. Here's what I see when I look in my admin dashboard on their top contributors. They actually give me a list of 10 names. But I'm able to download the details and get more names. And so I actually got the top 20 contributors out, except for people who had either won giveaways in the last couple of months or were out of the country. We're not United States based. So I took all those names and put them on our mystery wheel. So let's shuffle these up. So just as a reminder, the person who this lands on is going to get this Spider-Man by Roger Stern Omnibus, and they're not even going to have to pay me to ship it to them. So shout out to you. Thank you for contributing to the K-Squad and making it one of the best places on earth for people who love comic books. So shuffle, 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 shuffle. And check the comments. Maybe I shouldn't, because yeah, that's Inception. That's weird. All right. Spin, spin, spin. Josh Villy. There you go. Josh Villanueva just won the Roger Stern Spider-Man Omnibus. That is super dope. I love the way the red in Peter Parker's costume like just pops on this cover. This is great. If I hadn't already opened the standard cover, I would have given away the standard cover and kept this for myself. But lucky you, Josh, I'm a man of integrity. So here we go. Congrats to you, Josh. That is super dope. I love everybody. Congrats. 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 Very, very dope. Say good luck, Americans. I promise you guys, eventually, you guys are gonna, I'm gonna be doing international giveaways too. Nugs and Only says, thanks for the Superman cover. What do you think about the rumor of a shortage on bags and boards? I didn't know that was a rumor. Lucky for me, I bought a bunch of bags and boards off Amazon, although I don't like the brand that I bought. But if BCW's got another supply shortage, because they had one earlier in the pandemic, then that means when I leave here, I'm going straight to Ultimate Comics Raleigh and buying 3 bags of bags and 3 bags of boards. And that's what I think. I think if there's a shortage, you should get what you need, because I buy new comics every single week and I bag them up myself. So it's not like toilet paper where you got to hoard it, but anyway, if there's a shortage, buy what you need. Don't go crazy. Don't beat up an old lady for it, but buy it. My sentiments exactly, dude. My sentiments exactly. Good morning, Forsaken. So that was the K-Squad exclusive giveaway. I did that because that was the easiest one. I'd already prepared for that. Now, I am going to do a random number generator. Let's see, how many people are watching right now? 33 people are watching right now. So I'm going to do a random number generator from 1 to 50. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate it 3 times. And then I want you guys to guess the number starting now. And the first person that guesses it, you win. The Criminal Deluxe Edition by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, Volume 1. That's what this prize is for. I'm trying to think of a way that I could like generate the number in front of you guys just to let you know. Well, you know what? I'll let you guys put your guesses in. Yeah. You guys put your guesses in, and I'll give it just a few minutes. And I'll share my screen when I do the generation so you guys can see. All right. I think the best thing to do is to guess one time. No, just one. Just one number. Everybody pick one number between 1 and 50. In order to win this, of course, you have to get the number correctly. And you have to be in the United States. And you got to be subscribed to the channel. Those are the 3 rules. So I'm going to close this in just a minute here. Oh, wait, all right. All right. Yeah, while we're waiting to do this giveaway, go ahead and hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because if you don't, you won't be eligible for the giveaway at all. What in the world? We just had 33 people up here. Now we got 43. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put a line here. And 3, 2, 1. So after that line, any other entries that came in after that are no longer eligible. And let's do this. Let's do the number generator. I'll share my screen. Good luck, everyone. Yes, that's the spirit. Wish everyone luck. All right. So random number generator, a number between 1 and 50. Like I said, I'm going to use the 3rd generated number. So once, twice, 3 times the lady. All right. So the number is 44. So first I'm going to check to see if anyone actually guessed 44. Oh, I see 144. Did anyone guess 44 before that? All right. So it looks like the first person to guess the number 44 was 0. Love that, Mr. Terrific there. So congratulations to 0. I wish I had like I need a sound effect or something. All that. All right. Shout out to you, 0, for guessing 44. And yeah, you won. All right. So for both of you, for Villy, I actually have his information. But what I need you to do, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And Instagram's probably best. Hit me up on Instagram at BJ Kicks. And I need your name, your address, your telephone number. I think that's all I need. That's all I need. Oh, your email address, so I can send you the tracking information. Congratulations to our winners. Congratulations, 0. And if I check and you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm going to have a conniption. So let me stop the screen sharing. Congratulations to both of our winners. Congratulations to Villy. Congratulations to 0. That is super, super, super dope. What do I think of DC Comics bringing back the Wildcats and other Wildstorm universe characters? I love Jim Lee to death. I have never read a Wildstorm comic in my life. I like Grifter, though. I have some Wildcats in a short box somewhere that I'll get to eventually. But I'm new to this. I'm true to this, but I'm also new to this. We got a lot of congrats in the chat here for 0. Congrats. Funk Flex Air Horn. Funk Flex drops bombs. Did you do air horns too? Shannon was very close. Was Shannon close? I think somebody guessed 43. I'm pretty sure I saw that. Oh dang. Well, good thing for Larry, he only guessed 21 because that would have been really bad. I would have accepted it though. Larry's the homie. But yeah, Zero got it. Congrats. All right. We're about to wrap this thing up. Does anybody have any last minute questions about comics or anything? If you guys want to know what's coming up for the channel, yeah, that's a great place to end this. So I did tell you guys I am moving. Like really moving, like into a different house. So very soon I'm going to be the slipcase version of Something is Killing the Children. Is it a direct market exclusive or how limited is it? It's an open order book. So I don't know that it's direct market exclusive, but your best chance at getting it is going to be pre-ordering it through the direct market, whether it's whether that's DCBS or Tales of Wonder or Organic Price Books, our channel sponsor. You're gonna want to go ahead and grab it. I don't think it's limited though, because it didn't say in the solicitation. Let me just double check to make sure that I didn't miss a limitation. Because there's a regular deluxe edition, but then there's also a slipcase edition. So let's see what the slipcase edition is hitting for. It does say this limited edition will feature an exclusive slipcase and be limited to the first printing. So yeah, you need to go ahead and pre-order it because they're only going to print up as many copies as have been pre-ordered, or maybe a little bit more. So it's going to sell out quickly. So yeah, pre-order that. There you go. What records am I currently spinning? I'm not spinning any records right now. I'm trying to pack. I'm trying to move. Didn't I tell you? I told you. I'm playing. Am I going to read Swamp Thing in the future? I did buy the Mike Perkins Swamp Thing. Very funny, Mwamba. I did buy the newest Swamp Thing miniseries, issues 1 through 3. So I'm going to read those soon. Let's see. You go read TMNT, and yeah, I'm gonna steal it from you eventually. Cool. Peace out, guys who have to leave. So I'm moving. So I'm probably not going to be releasing a bunch of content in the next week because I really have to like get into grind mode and get everything packed because this house has to be empty in a week and a half, basically. So I'm probably not going to do a what am I getting video, at least not tomorrow. It might come out Monday, and then I'll do my mainstream comics video on Wednesday, and you might get a random unboxing in between here or there. So for those of you who just wanted a sneak peek at what I'm getting, I'll do that. I'll do this for you. Let's look at what my pull list is for next week. So let's see, from DC Comics, we got Action Comics 1031. I love that series so far. Batman Black and White. I'm only buying it for the covers, and this Jason Fabok cover is amazing. That's the variant, so be on the lookout for that. Detective Comics, Milestone returns, of course. Other History number 4, focusing on Renee Montoya, The Question, really dope. Robin number 2. I enjoyed Robin, and I'm pretty sure this is this character's first cover appearance, so jump on that. And then Tom King's Strange Adventures. From Image Comics, we got Bitter Root number 13, Philadelphia number 13, and Department of Truth number 9. Philadelphia is super dope. I'm gonna do a review on that series because I love it. Marvel Comics, we got Black Panther number 25. I'm getting this Pat Gleason variant because it's dope. Miles Morales Clone Saga continues in issue 26 and X-Men number 20. I don't know what's happening in X-Men right now because I'm still late. And of course, there's nothing in that solicitation that tells you. So yeah, I'm getting that stuff if this ever unfreezes. What pull list is this? This website is called League of Comic Geeks, and it's amazing. It's what I use every single week. to get together my What I'm Getting videos. I have not read Marvel's Heroes Reborn. I don't read a lot of Marvel except X-Men and Spider-Man. So yeah. So my pull list, yeah, the way this website works is you can actually go to like New Comics and you browse by the week of release and it puts up all the solicitations. And if you want an issue, you just click on the little pull tab. And this doesn't order it for you, but it just, helps you keep track of what you're getting. It even has like this really dope feature that tells you how much you're spending. You can put in how much your box discount is. So as you can see, I'm $20 over budget this week. I'm spending $73 on Wednesday. But yeah, it's really helpful for me maintaining my budget and knowing what I'm getting and what's coming out and what I might, need to put on the chopping block. But yeah, so let's see. We went through Marvel. IDW, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin #3 is out this week. That's really dope from Boom Studios. Abbott 1973 #5 of 5. Final issue is out this week. And I think I covered everything. So yeah, that's my pull list this week. I'm really excited about those books, but I'll do the full breakdown. You'll get that video on Monday. Yeah, League of Comic Geeks. Use the website, not the app. The website is amazing. The app is not so much. There's a lot of good indie books coming out, man. Check them out. Philadelphia is one of the best books in the past 10 years. I haven't read books for the last 10 years, but I can agree it's one of the better books that I've read since I got into comics. I really, really like it. But anyway, we are 10 minutes over time, 12 minutes over time. And that's going to do it for me. So congratulations to our winners, Zero and Villy. Congratulations to the winners. I'm excited about these books. If you have not already, go ahead and join the K Squad. If you do that, go to bjkicks.link/K Squad and join the Facebook group. Then you'll be eligible for more giveaways in the future. And you just have a good time. We talk about comics, we review them, we show off our hauls, we just do fun stuff. So yeah, do that if you've not done so already. Do I have anything else to talk about? I don't have anything else to talk about. I hope you saw something you liked in this video. I hope you had fun. I appreciate you guys joining me for this hour. Thanks. I'm going to need all the luck I could get. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Hope you saw something you liked in this video. If not, hey, that's cool. You can always buy what you like. Make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace. Boom, 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 boom.